Welcome everybody to race number 3. We're here at Talladega Super Speedway. Cheka Snow Chaser is on pole for today's race, followed by David Davison starting in second. A very close battle for the pole's position, but the 5 bonus points will go to Snow Chaser. Here's the full qualifying results. Here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines firing up. We are ready to go. So already we're here at Talladega. Yes, oh, trouble already. Got the 81 car stalled on the start. Brakes on the 81. Big mess on the start. On pit road, one of them ran into the back of him. Heavy damage to the back end of the 81. Yeah, you could see from the spectator view, Sam Curtis already in trouble and with heavy damage. So, yeah, we're already back on the plate track here at Talladega, being our 3rd race of the season. Apparently that's how they did it last season. Daytona, Phoenix, and then back to Talladega. Well, our season's a little shorter. I don't think you're going to see any repeats unless the track is not working and need to find a quick solution. But other than that, if not, then one and only event here at Talladega and Daytona. So the car's been slowed down a bit after what happened at Daytona. Drivers running out of fuel. Hopefully slowing them down just a bit will help out with that. And we won't get a finish like that. Alright, pace car is heading in. Getting ready to go green. Here we go. Green flag is out. And we're underway. Here at Talladega. Into turn 1 they go. The 18 of Tony Green already making a pass for the race lead. And he wants that one back after Phoenix. He led the most laps. Had a good restart. Got the jump on Jaron Calvin. 3 wide here. Already forming up a line. Top in the middle. Bottom. Bottom having a few less cars. But still strong. The 22 car. Noah Swell to the front. Oh, got trouble. The 20. And 2 cars coming down pit road. Possibly for damage. And oh, and Kip Silverpoint runs in the back of DJ Curtis. And here they are, 4 wide. That split the pack up. Green will lead lap number 1. The 66 now to the front. Dylan Wells, the rookie. He didn't have a good race at Daytona. I remember him crashing on the first lap, the one and only caution. Right now leading the bottom line, but doesn't have a lot of help. Green still has the lead. And he's going to get pushed to the middle. 3 cars on the bottom. Here's the 23, Aaron Abel to the front. So how fast are they going compared to Daytona? So they're running under 190, just going over 180 here. Which is probably what you'll probably see in real life. So Aaron Abel now to the race lead, the 66 and the 69. They're going to go 3 wide as Nick Holiday leaves. Dylan Wells Although he's got some backup. He's got plenty of help from behind. That second pack, yeah, they gotta form a group or not a group, a line. If they can. I don't think they will. They want to close in. Nick Calday in a 69 car. To the front, sort of. To 10, Colin Cropley. Making a move to the bottom. And they're leaning on each other. At the line, I think Abel still got that one. And he did. So, the 15 car, the last car in the pack, oh, he's got some damage. The 20 DJ Curtis had a tire go down. Sam Curtis is 2 laps down. Between first and second, or not first and second, first and 19th, the last time around was 2 seconds back. Keep an eye on that. See if they're gaining any ground. I don't think they are. See, starting to see the speeds a little bit faster. I think they are gaining some ground, but slowly. Because they're going about 185, 186. These guys are just going under 3 miles an hour slower. I mean, they got the big draft from behind, so they do have a slight advantage. Curtis now coming out of the racetrack. Or coming back onto the racetrack. So, yeah, they're closing in. Almost 1.5 seconds that time. Sometimes packs can't catch each other for some reason. As they're about to put Kip Silver Point the lap down. Aaron Abel cuts to the bottom. Because a few drivers will have to check up. But Silver Point isn't painfully slow. Won't be that in the way. They'll break them up just a little bit. As you can see, the top 4 are single file. Sort of. 25 to the inside. Out of 21, Mitchell Collins. That second pack closing in creates a huge bunch up. No wreck though. They keep it pretty clean, nice and straight. Four wide is always okay, or I mean not always okay, but it's doable at Talladega. 5 wide is where you want to back out. So now with the second pack rejoining the lead pack, things can get very dicey very quickly. Wes McCoy at 28, getting that push from the bottom. Aaron Abel, is he gonna block? No, he stays in the middle here. And he's in a good position. Not too far out, but there goes to 25. And Nick Calday, he really wants that lead, doesn't he? Again, he makes that dip to the bottom, trying to take that lead away. Was unable to do it the last time he tried to make that pass, but this time, with a lot more help, might be able to do it. 4 wide, 5 rows deep, 5 wide back there. 5 wide off of turn 4. So we still see some room. They're giving each other some room, just enough to get by. Well, maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit of breathing room, but there's still 5 wide. 5 wide, 2 rows deep. I don't know. Oh, there's a contact, and there they go. And they're wrecking. And that just took out probably 15 cars right there. Racing it back to the stripe. First caution of the day. I think we all knew that was coming. Collins with the lead here. He is clear. The 11 trying to make some moves, coming to the line, but don't think that's going to happen. Abel going to the top, but doesn't gain a spot, as Mitchell Collins in the 25 will lead or he'll take the yellow flag. We'll take a look at the replay. I don't know what where to start with this one. Yeah, they all just wrecked. From a spectator view, you could see them. They're 5 wide and entering turn 1. There was contact. Yeah, there was like 3 wrecks, all merged into one. How quickly it just sweeps up the whole bunch of cars. Did hear some big contact. Someone got hit hard. There's a 22 upside down. Just does a small roll, not a big roll. I think the contact was just, nothing was that big. Just sounded big. So Noah Swell on a 22. Our first car up and over this season. Happens here at Talladega when they're going a lot slower. And look at all those cars go. They already caught some air right there. Looks like he avoided going on his roof. But sliding back down onto the track, down the track and onto the apron. That flat surface tips the car over. Gets hit by the 91 car too. But after that just keeps on going like nothing even happened. Quite a bit of damage on Oaks' car. All they involve. Hodak is also involved. That was Jake Barker in the 91. 55, Christopher Abel. Noodles in the 97. Hiroshi in the 6. Casey Nanico in the 3. Let's ride on board with one of these drivers. Part of the mix. What about the 15 car of Sam at Ozcan? Yeah, we could just ride on board with anybody here. It's just too chaotic. And you still the contact, and you know no one's going to save that. No chance. Happens too quick in a big pack. Just along for the ride. Now before I take you back to the restart, the 13 car was one of those drivers. Part of that 5 wide mix. He even kind of forced the issue a little bit, Thomas Price. But he somehow managed to get away with that. We ride on board here. He was pushing the 55. There was contact with him with a 3. And then all in front. I don't know how he did not get involved in that accident. The 42 was pretty close too. Lightning Blaze on the bottom line has some escape route at least, but Thomas Price, he was in the middle of that. Kind of caused it too a little bit. See if we can get a different angle. TV2, not really, but you see there's a contact with the 3. It's amazing he didn't get hooked. He didn't get involved. But anyways, that's the first caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. Direct didn't take out too many drivers. No, Swell is out, Noodles is out, Oaks is out. The 29 and the 73. That is Chris Sang and Josh King. So a handful of cars a lap down. But less than 10 to go, so they won't get the restart on the inside. Getting ready to go green. Car coming on pit road. Blue and white car. Green flag is out. We're back underway. That group separated, kind of delayed the big one. Allowed the drivers to race a little bit before getting involved in the big crash. Yeah, it sucks if you get collected in a wreck on lap 1 or lap 2. It's like already? Don't even have a chance to race. And there's Thomas Price in the 13 making the move to the bottom without any help. The rookie somehow had made it through that, as he has Tony Green now pushing him. He lost quite a bit of spots with that pass. Brian Rodriguez in a 36. He makes a move to the bottom, went middle to top or middle to bottom. See if he can make something happen here. 4 wide. There's Kyan Anderson. Had a good run at Phoenix. Sat on the pole. Bad mechanical failure. With just a couple laps to go, put him out of contention. Was running in 4th at the time before his car started to smoke. Looking some redemption today. Yeah, he deserved a good finish at Phoenix. I guess it wasn't meant to be for him. And oh, speaking of car up in smoke, we got another one. It's the 06. Quickly to pit road without causing a wreck somehow. Incredible. How did they not crash? 6 laps to go here. Collins has the lead still, but now the 66 of Dylan Wells now making a move. And he'll clear Collins for the race lead. And the 21 just drafts off Dylan Wells for a bit, and now he wants the race lead. Joseph Curtis in the 11 and the 18 of Tony Green. Join the 21 on the bottom line. Oh, now Curtis gonna try to make a move for the race lead. They really want to lead this thing. A lot of drivers do. 3 Toyotas on the bottom here. Oh, Green now goes to the top. 10 and 11. Dylan Wells, oh, to 25. Mitchell Collins. He kind of got a little close there to the 42 for some reason. Yeah, he wasn't even close to being clear. Wants that lead. Wants it back. And it just does just that. So what happened to the 06? We'll see. It's a camshaft. And the 14 at Calvin had a suspension problem. So that's 2 drivers with mechanical failures today. You hate to see it, especially when they're running in the big pack, or not only in the big pack because they can cause a big wreck, but when they're running good. Here comes Abel in the 23 on the top. Dylan Wells helping him. We got a lot of momentum, a lot of help. He'll lead that lap. 4 to go. It's 25 now. Fighting hard once again. Not letting up. Some drivers prefer to be out in front on these plate tracks, on these super speedway races. Some like the lag back. Not enough pushing. Not enough of a push for Colin to get Abel. Still got plenty of time. No need to rush. I mean, there is points for leading the most laps. There is that too, so there is reasons to stay up front. So we're using ARCA style points. That means first and second is only separated by 5 points. It's just another position. But you get that win. Well, I probably should have. Oh, Thomas Price nearly gets turned around by the 81 of Sam Curtis, who, by the way, is 2 laps down. He's in 29th and running in the lead pack. And he's still pretty fast. Yeah, their crew got that thing fixed up pretty good to be running at these speeds. But sadly went 2 laps down. And we had the brake problem at the start and then the damage. 3 lap puts him 3 laps down. Yeah, he can't even gain position because he's the only car 3 laps down, and we're getting aggressive here. Oh no! Oh, here we go, and around they go. How many cars will this take out? Race is not over. Race is not over. Unlimited attempts at an overtime finish, and more contact. Big damage on 81 on the 81 of Sam Curtis. Yellow is out as Aaron Abel takes the caution flag. And we'll take a look at the replay. Yeah, that didn't take them long. I mean, everyone's just trying to make their move now, coming to 2 laps to go. They're almost 6 wide at that point. Almost. If they made it. Probably would have only lasted a second there. But a crash coming to the line. Collected the 21, the 74, the 13, the 81, the 16, the 36, the 42, and the 18. Let's see how that started. I think there was bump drafting going wrong there. someone getting hooked right through the tri-oval too. So that was Brian Rodriguez. He gets close to the 81. Yeah, even though Sam Curtis isn't slow or anything, he's still 3 laps down. Yeah, in that case, it's probably best just to get out of the way, not even racing for position. And Rodriguez wasn't going to wait behind him. Ends up causing the wreck. Ends up getting the Sam Curtis, who also gets into 21 while he's backing up, putting even more damage to the race car. So, well, he would have been parked anyways, as we park drivers who are more than a lap down. Only drivers who are just a lap down are able to get their laps back, so it doesn't become confusing. But anyways, haven't done this in a while. We're going into overtime. We'll see how they line up first, then we'll take you to it. So here's how they're going to line up. 26 cars will be restarting. For everybody else, that's their official results. And since we are using ARCA style rules, that means even if the caution comes out, when the leaders take the white, we will line them up again. The race will not be over. But then in that case, that would also mean it would just be 1 lap shootouts. But our first attempt would be 2 laps, and the rest of the attempts would just be 1 lap. Alright, so let's take you to overtime. Haven't done this in a while. Okay, we're back. First attempt out at a overtime finish. First attempt will be 2 laps. The rest will only be 1 lap. And they have to make it to the checkered flag under green. It does not matter if the leader takes the white flag. Here we go. Pace car is in. 2 to go. Aaron Abel in the 23 leading us to the restart. And the green flag is out. We're back underway. Who's going to win at Talladega? Alright, pretty clean restart. Nothing too crazy yet. Few drivers taking it 3 wide. Some daring to take it 4 wide if they can, without any help. Nope, it's 3 wide still, but they are forming a bottom line. Abels has a pretty strong car at 23. He goes to the top. The 28, Wes McCoy, to the bottom. The 11 of Joseph Curtis now. Gonna make it 3 wide for the race lead. Things are getting dicey again. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. 4 wide through the tri-oval. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. They have to make it all the way back. Little bit of contact, little bit of leading. The 36 bouncing 5 wide here. Oh, contact, and oh, there they go. They're not going to make it back. We'll have to reset the field again. But this time only 1 lap. They almost did. So who will lead this time in the second attempt? The 11 of Joseph Curtis out in front now. And here they come. Joseph Curtis does not win the race, despite the checkered flag. We'll reset the field again, and we'll take a look at the replay first. Well, it looks like they were going to make it, and then I saw them go 5 wide. That 36 you saw was just all over the place, and the 42 Lightning Blaze also in a pretty bad spot. Yeah, just no way. Caused a chain reaction. Send a couple of cars up front spinning, and guys at the back. A few of them got banged up pretty badly, but nothing too crazy. There's a 10 we see spinning down there. 13 of Thomas Price we saw going around the 50 Lightning Blaze, or no, Snow Chaser. The pole sitter also involved in the 21. Got some heavy damage to the front end. Let's rewind this. Yeah, he was on the top. Might have been better to stay on the top lane. Or not. Well, it looks like he was going to the bottom, but then he just could not decide where to go. Alright, so let's see how they line up again. Then we'll take you to the second attempt. So all 26 cars will restart again, so no one is out in this first attempt. So Joseph Curtis will lead us to the green this time. And let's take you to the second attempt. Second attempt at an overtime finish. This time with only a lap. So green and white at the same time. Like a one-lap shootout. Except for this is their double file. And it's an overtime. But you already knew that. Okay, pace car is in. Here we go. Joseph Curtis in the 11. Leading us to the green this time. So can another Curtis win 2 races in a row? Green flag is out. We're back underway. They might be able to keep it together this time with only one lap. Maybe they're 4 wide here. Wes McCoy in the 28, the 54, Noel Holiday. Man, they're just all over the place. Trying to pick up a partner or trying to make a pass. The only one got 1 lap this time. A few drivers at the bottom, some to the top. Here comes the 23 car. Cuts all the way to the bottom line trying to block. Oh man. Oh, trouble! And nope, they will not make it again. Caution, caution, caution. Race is not over. Third attempt. The record is 5. And a 23 will not take the checkers, but will take the yellow. Aaron Abel to the line. And he'll restart first. As we'll take a look at the replay. A lot closer this time. This time they couldn't even make 1 lap. Kip Silver Point, we saw the 6. Yeah, on the left side, pushing hard. How many cars that sent splitting? We see the 35, 36 to 3, 25. Not too many cars this time. The 18 also involved. Yeah, not too big of a wreck. Surprisingly, right in the middle of the pack. But I think all 26 cars will restart once again. It's right on board here with Brian Rodriguez. Almost for those guys. Gonna have to do it again. Alright, so we'll see how I line up for the third attempt. Then we'll take you to it. So, okay, Aaron Abel will restart first. As we up, as I guess, 26 cars once again. All 26 cars will restart for the third attempt. And let's take you to it. Alright, here we go. Third attempt at an overtime finish. Can they do it this time? Remember, the record is 5. That was at Phoenix. We're not close to it. Sort of. Again, all 26 cars restarting for this attempt. Here we go. Green flag is out, and the white flag is out. Poor restart for Joseph Curtis. The 28 of Wes McCoy gets some help from the 30, who gets off pretty good. A lot of drivers already forming a bottom line. Yeah, they gotta go. Third time's a charm. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Here comes Noel Hawley in the 54. Got the 15 of Salmon Oscam behind. A lot of pushing, a lot of shuffling going on. Good for now. The 28 has the lead. Well, he cut to the bottom. He cuts to the middle. Oh, they called. They nearly got turned. But he managed to hang on. nearly on the double yellow line, and the 28 at West McCoy's got no one with the run. Abel looks to the inside. Checkered flag is in the air. Who's it gonna be? And it will be Wes McCoy taking the checkered flag. He steals the win at Talladega. Got it right there at the end. That 30 car helped him big time. He got the better restart. Tita McCoy. Oh, Wes McCoy and Tita McCoy work with I don't know why. I'm starting too much. Able to work with each other on that restart. Worked out perfectly, even though they're not teammates. Chevy and Ford, yeah, the manufacturers aren't going to like that, but I'm pretty sure these two don't care. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So Wes McCoy in the 28 led only one lap, and it's the one that counted on a third attempt at an overtime finish. Aaron Abel in the 23, if we were using just our regular rules, he would have been the winner. Actually, it would have been Joseph Curtis would have been the winner. Tita McCoy got third, Joseph Curtis got fourth, Dylan Wells fifth, Noah Holiday sixth, Kyan Anderson seventh, Blaze Vitar 8th, 9th Nick Holiday, and 10th Sam Oscan. As you can see, the rest of the race results and the others from before we started the overtime. But yep, that is it here at Talladega Super Speedway. Wes McCoy, the winner today, will now finally take you to victory lane.